They're going to introduce them and just go for themselves. Come on, give the Lord a hand clap for them.
How's everybody? All right. We came tonight from the sheriff's department to kind of talk to y'all about what goes on in the Wayne County Jail. I know a lot of y'all get a lot of information from other people, but we put together a little group of people so we can go around. We've been going around to churches, different churches. We've done about 200 kids so far, and everybody seems to enjoy it. So what we have started to do is going around to different churches and talking with their youth groups about trying to keep the young people out of the Wayne County Jail, or any county jail. What I'm going to do now is let the sheriff one have his say, and then we'll come back and present everything. Okay?
Oh man.
Talk to you a little bit about some things. I know a lot of people have a lot of murders lately. Everybody knows that? Yes. Goldsboro's had it shared. We've got a few in the county. And a lot of it's gang related, some of it's gang related, and drug related, violence related. A lot of it is, like everybody always said, you got to pick your friends, pick them wisely, and who you associate with. Can't stress enough to the young folks. You hang around thugs, guess what? You're liable to get in trouble, you're liable to end up dead. And so all these young people think, they got to be famous out here. They want to hang people there, so that's good. Well, there's only two places the outlaws are going to be. And I remember from old Western days say you're either going to be dead or in the grave. I mean, in the graveyard or in the jailhouse. One of the two. And like I said, we are seeing a lot of it lately. There are some gangs. The police department's working hard with it. We have a gang task force member. We have, in fact, with the FBI, we have one that's associated with us, working with the FBI also. And we got 2 or 3 other people with the federal task force. And a lot of people say, well, why have you got a deputy sheriff with the federal task force? Well, a lot of times, people don't realize either, these young folks over and over again, some of them use drugs, sell drugs, whatever. And you have a dealer there once in a while at the court system. You've heard of the revolving door. If you get the feds involved, and that's what we try to stress to young people. If the federal agent gets involved under that federal statutes, and they go to prison, it's not state time, it's federal time. And it's day for day time. The young man that went got 15 years. The only way he can get out, that's me. I felt bad for getting 15 years. I thought maybe it's 5. His family said couldn't crime him. What can we do? What can we do? He done no more than anybody else. I don't know. So I asked the U.S. attorney, I said, what can a man do? He said, federal time, the only way he can get out, he's got to be a snitch. And the only way they can get out, he got to tell something new. And I said, that's your option. That's the only option. That's a tough option. Like I said, we've got these young folks out here and they want to act mad, they want to just get involved and kill each other. And I don't know if you got a lot of parents, we say parents because some of them are folks I've seen from the wealthy, the well-to-do, some white kids, black kids, Hispanic kids, I've seen it from every income level to involved. So it's just not that. I don't know if it's watching TV, the violence. You see the TV, the violence on there on TV, the video games. And it seems to me they grow callous over death. Killing doesn't matter. Sit there at the cinema and play that game, try to killing, get more points. The more they kill, the more points to get on them games. I don't know why, it doesn't bother. It doesn't bother my killing. But what they don't understand, it ain't a restart on that game. Like I said, you see these young folks do it. And especially, currently we've had
Sheriff Carey won
in our black communities. And and a lot of people ask me about crimes. I've had people talking about the crimes they have. Yes, we have more. I say black, and some people I'll say African American, whatever you want to say. But you have more African Americans in jail than you do whites or Hispanics. Some can't get a bond, but you do. But what they don't realize, most of those crimes are black on black crimes. And most of them are white on white crimes. Very rarely do you have a crime involving a break-in, so to speak. Ain't no white man been in your neighborhood, a predominantly black neighborhood, and broke in. Because he's going to be picked out the same way. The black guy's not going to go to predominantly white neighborhood, he's going to be picked out. So you have most, it's black on black, white on white, and Hispanics on Hispanics. Trouble with Hispanics, they just usually don't report anything. They're scared to report it. Scared to report it. Investigate them, they'll be deported. They'll be out of the country. So we see that. Like I said, you know, it's a sad thing to see these young kids kill each other over nothing. Over something so stupid. And I recall one time, and I can't remember, Reverend Jackson was at the police department. I don't know if any of you were there. I remember I was working with Chief Hill, and I bring it up. Don't want to offend anybody, but I think about that. I was there working at the police department, and me and Willie Thomas, we were paired up together. Everybody know Willie Thomas. We were paired up together, and the Klan, KKK, came in to Goldsboro to march. And of course, their sole purpose to come in there with the march for us to protect them. To make sure they don't get hurt. Because if they get hurt, that's what they want to make sure. They want somebody to throw a brick out. They want to cause trouble, so somebody can throw a brick out and they sue the city. And they say that not the main purpose, because during those years, they were going from town to town. But I recall that man, Virgil Griffin, he sat up there and he made this comment. And I will never forget it. Think about this comment that he made. He was up there and he said, you know, the FBI wants to say we're killing black folks. That's what they want to say, we're killing black folks. But if you look, it's black folks killing black folks. But then stopped there, he didn't say, and thank God for it. That was his. If young people thought about that, killing each other, and somebody saying, thank God for it. Now, I don't know what we can do to stop this killing. We're working on it. I know the police department's come up with a program. And God knows we, Major Greenfield out. I wish one day I could come to the jail and they tell me, guess what? We ain't got too many bed spaces open. We ain't got nobody hardly in jail. I ain't gonna say never about nobody in jail, because that's always gonna be somebody in jail. But at least wouldn't be full. We're always overcrowded. We're sending people out right now to other counties because we're too full. And you know what it costs us per inmate every day? $55. Major, how many we got out in the county right now? That's 28 people at $55 a day that you're paying to be somewhere else. Because we ain't got room. We're overcrowded. And we can't put them on the floor no more. We just get them out. And believe me, we use about every program. And when we get some people get on because we try to get somebody on bond, try to put them on a work release thing, a pre-trial release.
Most of the black people.
Believe me, when it's the baddest of the bad are usually the ones like that. And Major, tell you right now, we sent some of the ones to other counties that we thought were real good. And they said, no, you got to come get them right now. And they're tearing this stuff over here. That's how bad they are. And we send them back. Encourage your children, you know, watch, you just go out and talk to parents, grandparents, you know, see grandparents raising the grandchildren, people like keeping an eye out. You got these young girls out here, I'll speak to you just a minute, you know. I talked to a young class the other day. Got these young girls out here, and young girls, I mean, I know if y'all got any knowledge, but 13 and 14 years old. Going out here dressed like that, 22. Now they go out here dressed like that, and they get hooked up with a boy that's 18 years old, and they're 14. And one didn't believe it. I said, and he talked you into doing something. And that young boy is 18 years old. He don't realize it. He's just done statutory rape. Automatic. 50 years. 50 years. 50. Now, whose fault was that? Was it the girl or was that parents' fault letting her dress like that? Letting her out there? Parents. Now, that young man that spent his days in prison because all he knew, he thought she was 18 years old. They thought they were having a love life. Do not realize the consequences that are going to happen. Think about what you're doing. And we just tell these young children all the time. I wish we did have classes to teach parents, but apparently, and that's what I know. Trevor and I heard him last night say it. We need to do something about the parents. We got a law, but we don't ever use it. How many of you have seen law that Trevor?
Not many.
Not many. We're not doing it. But like I said, I'm gonna turn this over to Major Greenfield. They do a job. It is a tough job in the jail, I'll tell you that. Working on the streets and stuff, working in that jail is the toughest place. And think about what these officers do. And everybody wants a dungeon for a jail. And they don't need no TV, they don't need this, they don't need that. Until one of ours get locked up. Then we can't give them enough. But I tell you, the jail's a tough place. I respect everyone around here that work in the jail. Think about it, they work 12-hour shifts. And probably in serving more time than what the inmates are. Thank you.
First, I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight.
Sheriff Carey Wenders.
He's our night shift first sergeant.